Hey folks, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're going over gap trading. And at LazyGapTrader.com, what I do is I teach traders how to use gap trading as a sole strategy for trading in the markets where they can profit each and every day. In the course, I teach two specific strategies: morning gap trades and gap fill trades. In this video, we're going over morning gap trades, and what I want to show you is the email that went out to members this morning on which gap trades, which morning gap trades were available for a potential profit today. So let's go over to the email that went out to members, and as you can see, there were only 3 possibilities today that I identified for members. Before earnings season gets kicked off again, usually we go through a period of time where there's somewhat of a lull or slim pickings, if you will. And what happens is sometimes we have 6 or 8 potential gap trades, and 2 or 3 of them will work out sometimes. But in this particular case, we only had 3 possibilities, but 1 did work out. So we're going to discuss Canadian Solar. And as you can see here, the one in the middle, what I said was it's a gap lower, and I informed members that support levels are $19.59 and also $18.65. And then I said stop and profit target is about 20 cents. Now, it could be more in terms of the profit target, but that's the minimum profit we're looking for. In my course over at LazyGapTrader.com, I teach exactly how to do this, and you can do this for yourself. You can learn how to play the morning gaps and the gap fill trades and profit for yourself each and every day. If you have the proper knowledge and the proper education, you can learn how to use this strategy for a big day trading profitable strategy each and every day. So let's talk about Canadian Solar, CSIQ, and let's see what happens. So what we're going to do is we're going to drill down a little bit and look at the 1-minute chart because it's a little unique on what happened today. So you can see here on the 2nd minute of the day, the stock came down right to our level, only it stopped short. The low was $19.60, missing our fill by 1 penny, unless somebody was front running, but my order happened to be sitting at $19.59 to buy the stock for a quick bounce. And as you can see, only 2 minutes later, the stock was already at a high of $20.75. Now, yes, I missed the trade, but the point I want to make is you can see how precise and accurate these levels are. This is an amazing strategy with a morning gap strategy where I teach you specifically how to identify the precise levels where a stock has the highest probability to find support or resistance if it's going up. In this case, it was support because the stock was gapping down. So the prior trading session, which was yesterday, and I'm making this video on Thursday, March 10th. So on March 9th, the stock closed at a price of $21.75, and you can see here a large gap down at the open. And just from that $19.60 area, just 2 minutes later, the stock bounced up $1.15. That's an amazing bounce just in 2 minutes. However, yes, we didn't get filled. However, let me show you how we ended up getting another bite at the apple. Remember, I gave 2 particular gap levels on this stock, and later on in the day, you can see the $18.65 level was hit as the stock came back down. And right here, the stock made a low of $18.55, so only out of the money by 10 cents. Then, as you can see, the stock went higher and made a high of $19.17 for a maximum gain of 52 cents in about an hour. Now, whether or not anybody got all that gain, which is the maximum number of or maximum gain you could have gotten, it still was a 30, 35, 40, 45 cent winner. And in my course, I teach exactly how to utilize a specific trading strategy where you can squeeze more gain out of a stock while keeping the risk to an absolute zero, meaning you get a risk-free trade and an emotionless trade if you use my strategy where I teach how to take some of the profit off the table, put a break-even stop in once you're in the money, and then let the rest ride, and you trail your stop behind the stock. And that's exactly what happened in this case. So it was a nice gainer, even though we had a heartbreaker in the morning, missing a huge winner by just 1 penny. But yet again, another bite at the apple is always nice. So in my course at lazygaptrader.com, I teach exactly how to find these levels, which are the precise levels that have the highest probability of finding support or resistance if a stock is gapping up at the open, where you can profit like this each and every day. So come over to lazygaptrader.com, check it out, learn how to do this for yourself, and profit for life. I'm David Frost, lazygaptrader.com. Thanks for tuning in, folks.